right now. And at the end of the week, Ben, take that.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you got two there.
I've got two beers. Probably deserve two after today.
Yeah.
It has been a big week, and it's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
And we've got, an Emerson's Pilsner.
This is the beer that started it all, I think. Is this the first one we... Oh, no, the
first one was the Coupe.
The Coupe beer.
Yeah, it was
but
the
this
Coupe.
is one I really like this beer.
You like Emerson's Pills?
Yeah.
So we'll just... You do yours? Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Sometimes... Oh, see... Sarah shakes the beers up before she brings them in.
Oh! She thinks that's funny. Okay, Sarah, that's it. It was nice working with her.
So that's probably about, I don't know, $1.50 worth of beer that's been wasted there. So we just subtract that from someone's wages.
But we deserve it this week, Ben. We deserve it this week. And that was a good holier than thou, working through everything that's done.
Yeah, I need to get some stuff off my chest this morning.
And really good. But I'll tell you what, I know that you spend a lot of time in a week getting told to piss off, basically, right?
Yeah, I do. It's great fun.
But it seems to me that that's changing a little bit. We might have more people who aren't telling you to piss off.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on. There's something changing. And I note that really what's been going on this week is that this nation's bureaucracy has been doing what it's always done, which is making ridiculous decisions and compiling long, waffly academic reports about things that have no relevance. And instead of just getting away with it, like they've always done, ministers are now stepping in, probably thanks largely to people like our audience who tell them that it's ridiculous. So they're not getting away with it as much anymore, which I think is one of the implications or the symptoms of the changing tides at the moment.
And I think the timing is interesting because what happens, and what traditionally happens, Ben, is people get into government, they become ministers. It's a relatively new government. A lot of people never been ministers before. And the officials, right? And, Yes Minister, you've seen that Yes Minister thing with Sir Humphrey Appleby, who in fact runs the government and runs the country. He just doesn't tell the elected politicians that.
Yeah.
Particularly early on, new ministers and new politicians, the bureaucracy just takes over and just stonewalls them because they know the system better. And eventually, the people who voted the politicians into organised change get pissed off at that. And I think we're at that point in this government's life where if it wants to get re-elected, it's going to have to tell the bureaucrats who are all woke, or mainly woke mofos, to get lost. And I think that's what we're in the process of doing.
Well, it's going to have to start actioning its philosophy.
Yeah.
And that's not just the waffly kind of buzzwords that governments tend to use. It means actually putting into play the ideological or kind of philosophy behind their government.
Yeah.
And entrenching that into the bureaucracy as well, or just letting them know that this is the way things are going to be done. Like we saw with Minister Retty this week.
Yeah.
Saying what's going on here. What are you doing?
They say
what are you getting up to?
You were on the phone to his office as we were doing that, as we were doing those interviews, and you were kind of looking quite surprised. Oh, they actually say they're a bit peeved off about this. We might even get a statement out of them, and that's what I mean. There's a change. There's an engagement here, and I don't say it's an engagement with us. I say it's an engagement with the people who listen to the platform and are our audience. That's all that we represent.
Anyone who listens to and looks at a report or a submission like the Health New Zealand Public Health Service had just made on that Wanaka McDonald's and goes, what are you up to?
Yeah.
What's this got to do with your job?
WTF.
And that's who this government should represent.
Now, look, the other great thing this week, Speed. What is his name? Speed.
Yeah.
People of my generation had no idea. I just want you to tell me now, you posted on X about Speed. How many hits on that?
That's got like 140,000 or 130,000 or something hits.
Okay.
And so big, but to me it wasn't about Speed. I don't necessarily really care what he does or who he is. It was more just I kind of got fed up with our ministries and bureaucracies stomping on people's fun and just being overly technical. Yeah. And I was fed up with it. This was kind of a step over the line. I was like, oh, God.
Well, we will sort out lunch. Could I just say, if you want to ring me and you know me and you want to offer us free lunch, we'd talk about where we had lunch on Monday. Otherwise, I'm just going to pay for it, probably on the company's card. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
The Bill Toff thing is an absolute pleasure for me, but yours.
Congratulations.
It's ours, mate. not just mine. Thank you all for listening this week. Thank you for all our guests. Thanks for everyone who has texted, who has rung in, and who continues to support the platform. We cannot do it without you.